Alright guys, what's going on? So, as some of you may know, due to my Instagram post that I blew my radiator in my air conditioning last night in the Miata. And basically, okay, so the radiator mounts by all these little fucking feet things. And one of these feet broke off when I bottomed out because everything got pushed back. The bracketry that holds the radiator and the AC condenser got pushed back because it drug on the ground, and that broke this off, which is attached right there. So as of right now, as about 12 hours ago, I ordered one of them fucking fake Miata, whatever the hell they're called, CX Racing or something like that. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're off eBay. It was $100 versus a new stock one for $50 that was probably gonna fucking crack in half because they're made of plastic. But yeah, I gotta take these fans off. Should bolt right up. It's an NA Miata radiator because couldn't find an NB, or they were more expensive. I can't remember which one it was, but it should mount in. I'm probably just gonna zip tie it in or fabricate my own brackets, or not quite sure yet. But yeah, that's the radiator. Alright, so the reason my air conditioning is blown is because when I bottomed out, all this hose got pushed into this pulley right here and wore a hole in it, so that discharged the AC. These brackets are bent up that hold the radiator and the condenser, so I just gotta bend those back. Should be good. I'll replace that line, which is like $15, and then I'll recharge the air conditioning and it should be good. The condenser looks fine. Like, it is kind of bent, but it should still be sealed. And if it's not, then I'm going to be kind of butthurt because I'm not going to have AC because I'm not buying a condenser because they're hella expensive, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, should be pretty good. As soon as I get that fake Miata, then I can bottom out all I want and not crack the plastic off on the bottom because it's not a plastic radiator. Alright, so I'm back here. Just decided to show you guys how I was bending these brackets back. I just got the condenser held up by a bungee cord so I can work on it. That bracket right there, all I've been doing is I got the strap there and I ran it through the front end, and I was just going over there and pulling on it, and that straightened that one out. As you can see, that one's pushed forward and that one's back where it should be, so I need to move on to this one. Alright, so I got the strap on there. I'm gonna come over here, give it a good yank. Maybe that did. No, that didn't do shit, so I'm gonna have to put the camera down real quick while I fucking pull on this hella hard. Alright guys, so I did a little more work on it. Got the bracket straightened out as best I could. Got the condenser back in, bolted up. See, as you can see, it's kind of bent, but hopefully it's fine. Still gotta put that bolt in. But before, it was, instead of like here, it was fucking up here, and it also had all the shit pushed into the front of the engine. So now that that's fixed, it should be a lot better. Should be able to fix that. I'm just gonna run to the junkyard and get that part probably here in the week. Bought a valve cover gasket finally, because I blew that a couple weeks back. Just never did it. So now I'm gonna do it. What the hell's wrong with you? That dysfunctional family over here. Alright, what's up guys? So it's the very next day. None of the parts are here yet. Actually, the valve cover gasket just shipped, if I told you guys about that. But I just got an email literally 30 seconds ago that it shipped. So that should be here within the next couple of days. But I was down here dicking around with my broken air conditioning lines. They're both cut right there, as you can see. The rubber one's down there. But I just sanded this down. I'm going to literally cover this with JB Weld and then shove it inside the rubber tube and put like 7 or 8 hose clamps on it and then pray to God it doesn't have a slow leak and I don't have to keep recharging my air conditioning. But from what I've heard, these air conditioning systems run at extremely high pressure, like 200 or 300 psi, I'm pretty sure, from what I understand, from what I've read about it anyway. But the only way I've gotten this to come over this far is I had to cut this bracket off of the air condenser, AC condenser, which is right there. You can see it right here. I had to death wheel that off with the Harbor Freight grinder. But yeah, it's a little update right now. I'll get back at you once I get this whole thing put together. Alright guys, so here's the AC patch. Could only get 2 hose clamps on there because I could only get the metal line like an inch into the rubber line. And so I got the 2 on there as tight as I could. I couldn't use any more. Just got a whole bunch of JB weld inside the actual hose itself and outside. Got a big old glob there. So the bigger the glob, the better the job. And yeah, hopefully it'll work. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed that video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next one when I'm putting my radiator in and hopefully getting this bitch back on the road.